be coming in front of you. The Didi is here. Welcome, Didi. Welcome everyone for this.
Hi,
It's a
Dinesh.
people. Oh my God, chalo great. Nia is excited to welcome her. Hi, Nia. So great, everyone. Welcome to this GIR pre-kickoff session. Really happy to see young faces. And finally, after the examinations are over, you guys have decided to do something great. And many of you are just figuring it out what to do. Right. So this pre-kickoff session is going to be a brief about what we are going to be covering in the GR batch, which is there, and what is something you can expect from me, and what is something I can expect from you. Right. The expectation should always be two-sided. You guys know better what happens when the expectations are one-sided. And आपको पता है ना क्या होता है अगर expectation one-sided है तो. Right. That's always dangerous. It's got a dangerous things out. Great. Now, before I start the session, I do want to do one small thing, and that is I want to salute each one of you, those who are sitting here. So why do you want to salute us, sir? There's a reason for it. You know what reason is? The reason is very simple, guys. The reason is it genuinely takes an effort and gut to do something in a life which is dependent on a contingent event. Right? What is the contingent here? Here, event is the contingent, that is all your results. But the most important part is you guys have taken a bold step to join this pre-result batch, which is there. Now, please understand, money is never a problem in a life. The problem is the time. The day you understand this, you are going to be winning a race. Please understand this, guys. Right? आपके पास समय की कमी है. What is the bottleneck here is the time. We have to cover a lot more things in the time which is available to you till your results are out. Reason being, as and when the results are out, a lot of companies are going to be looking to hire good candidates, right? And I am assuming that your name should be in the list which a company is looking for. Now, before I move forward, a short journey about me so that you know well, right? आपको पता होना चाहिए who I am so that you can trust me in this journey. We are working into this industry for last 5 years. One of the USP which we have built out is you name the company, we have placed the students out there, right? जो company आपके दिमाग में आ रही है, and then definitely I'll do some हवाबाजी at the end of a session where you tell me the company where you want a student into. I'll just show you my student into that company which is there. We have planned and placed more than 15,000 chartered accountants till now. I am also an alumni of IIM Indore. I went there to learn how to teach. That is a FDP program, Faculty Development Program. I'm also a good storyteller because interview is all about telling your stories in a better manner, right? Interview is all about selling yourself. अमन जी आपको अपने आप को बेचते आना चाहिए. Even if you have done if you have not done a great articleship, you should be someone who should be able to convince that HR that I am the best. Because please understand, imagine that there's a one vacancy in the company. Everybody is going to be running into those vacancies and going to be applying for the same. But the question is, your name should be there when it comes to a selection, right? So that is something which is supposed to be done when we are a good storyteller. And I went to ISB Hyderabad to learn this art. I don't know how many of you have heard of ISB Hyderabad. It's a top business school. I've completed my articleship with EY. After that, I've worked with a startup, Udan, for almost 1.5 years, and parallelly, we are business partner with Toyo. Currently have top voice on LinkedIn with 177K followers, got featured at Times Square. But the most important part I want you to understand is we are the first one who have launched the AI interview bot for a CA community, which is there. I'll come to it in a while, how does it works and how it is going to be helping you to reach your journey faster, which is there. But that is what we have done in this industry. मतलब in short, आसान भाषा में बोलूं तो मेरी रोजी रोटी ही इंटरव्यू ट्रेनिंग और प्लेसमेंट है. मैं काम ही वही करता हूँ. ठीक है? तो that is what I'm good at. Now, you know what? I don't know how many of you have heard of a concept called as a mafia. Have you heard of a concept called as a mafia? सुना है कोई माफिया करके concept होता है? Have you heard of the same? Yes or no in the chat box? Have you heard of a concept called as mafia? क्या होता है? Anything comes to your head when I say a mafia concept? Anything, whatever comes to your head, you just put it out. Okay, cartel, very good. गुंडा राज तो नहीं, but ठीक है ना? Okay, got it. Someone remembers of a Mirzapur when I saw cartel and all this. ठीक है. Rowdy number one. Okay. See. So there is a simple concept of a mafia. This is a concept of a mafia. This is a pure diagram which is used in a lot of B schools to explain the concept of networking and a community which is there. So this all are the people who are directly or indirectly associated with the company called as a PayPal. And after they have worked with the PayPal, they have started something great in their life. And currently they are a great successful, right? So, okay, you don't guys understand with the global concept. Let's move to the Indian concept. If you see the Indian concept which is there, the people, those who have worked with a Flipkart, after that, they have who resigned from Flipkart and started something on their own, and they are doing great things in their life. I don't know how many of you have heard of a company called as a PhonePe. Everybody must have heard of the same, right? Those people are the ex-employee of Flipkart. I don't know how many of you have heard of a company called as a Cultfit. Those people are ex-employee of a Flipkart, which is there. The company which I was mentioning about Udan is this people have started, right? These people are ex-employees of a Flipkart. You know what is the one thing common here? The one thing, Vinayji, the common here is they have one great thing in a life, and that is called as a community, right? The most important thing in a life is a community. When you are a part of any of the bigger community in the life, they have most common is Flipkart Mafia. That is there. But the most common thing they have is the community, guys. And when you have a power of a community, 90% of your problem is solved. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine that you have an interview tomorrow for Reliance. Okay? कल आपका interview है Reliance का. Now, you come to me saying that, sir, tomorrow I have an interview of Reliance. Can you please help me out? Definitely, I'll help you out, right? In fact, I'll help you connect with my student who is going to be there, who is already placed in Reliance and who have cleared the interview. What happens? Your life become easy. Why? Because you're already connected to someone who is placed in Reliance. Number one, you get to know the work culture. Number two, you get to know the question paper. You know what is the beauty of an interview? The beauty of interviews is, Himanshu ji, the question paper is already leaked. एक ऐसी एग्जाम जिसका पेपर ऑलरेडी लीक है. It's all about one great thing, and that is a preparation. One thing, put it out in your head very clearly. A preparation cannot be done by watching a recorded videos. Can you prepare for your interviews by watching recorded videos? The answer is no. And that is why I'm conducting a live batches. Morning maybe, evening maybe. There are going to be 10 batches we conduct in every season. I can give the recordings also. That's the easiest part in my life. Trust me. सबसे आसान है recording बना के बेचना भाई. But what is the tougher part to conduct a live batch? You know, you're approximately, I conduct 25 live batches, right? So almost I'm packed for 250, 300 odd days to take the batches only. And your batch is 76th batch. That means we have completed 74 batches, right? With 15,000 students we have trained. So over a period of time, we have learned a lot of things. What happens in industry? What type of questions are asked, right? What is something company is going to be offering you? So I'm going to be passing you those experiences. But if you want to gain more out of it, you have to interact. You have to speak. If you're here in the batch thinking that I'll keep my videos off, मुझे तो किसी की नजर लग जाएगी, मेरी फेयर एंड लवली की क्रीम कम हो जाएगी और मैं वीडियो ऑन नहीं करूंगा करूंगी, it's not going to be working. Today, anyways, it's a pre-kickoff session. I will not force you much. चलाओ तुम. Tomorrow, I will not give you a choice. Tomorrow, you only have a two choice. Either to turn your video on or see the red button on the screen. Can you see the red button on the screen? कल ये choice रहेगा आपके पास. आज नहीं है. Of course, today is a pre-kickoff, so I cannot force you out much to do that. But please understand, you are gonna be working for something in a life which you have never worked for. Very simple example. When you register for your TIL standard, remember a day when you register for your CA foundation. From that day, what was your simple, clear vision in your life? क्या vision था आपका life में? CA बनना है? You wanted to become a chartered accountant. That was the only vision you're carrying in your life. Agree? Now you're at the stage where your vision is going to be accomplished. Hopefully, 30th June is a day. 30th June, I'm assuming that your result is going to be out. You will put those two letters in front of your name. You will say, I'm a CA Om. I'm CA Prajwal. Right? I'm CA Kinjal. I'm CA Kajal. I'm CA Ritik. That two words you're going to be adding in front of your name. But the question is, what next after that? It's like a, वो कहते हैं ना दलदल के समान है, right? It's like an ocean. Once you are into this, you are going to be getting inside this only. So once you make a wrong choice in your life, you are going to be getting stuck for your life for a very long duration. Right? जैसे आपने CA में enter किया तो आप CA करके खत्म करके ही आगे बढ़ोगे ना, right? That is there. But what is important part is the decision which you're going to be making today is going to be defining your future tomorrow. And that is why we want you to be part of the journey. We want you to be the part of this community which is there. And in fact, we are into this industry for last 5 years. One of the best things which I see nowadays is a lot of interviews. My students are only an interviewer. The GIR student is an interviewer. GIR student is an interviewee. Life becomes easy. Okay? Only one heads up is needed from my end कि भाई देख लेना. Okay? So that also happens sometimes, right? A lot of things have happened, right? I'm not saying that that happens always, but that is a leverage which we have got over a period of time. And that is what happens when you're a part of a community, guys. That is one small thing, right? You will get to see the power of a community over a period of time. And that is what we have built out for you guys. Got it, sir? So thus, we want, we as a CMONG team, with our 500 plus different mentors who are working into different industries, we want a simple thing for each one of you, and that is we want you guys to get placed into the best companies of world, whatever it takes. Okay. Now, one thing which I just want to tell you out here is since few days, definitely we'll talk about how to enhance all the skills which is there, Jyoti ji. Don't worry, I know you're very much worried about enhancing the skills and stuff. Yes, I'm going to be covering the same. You know what? When I cleared my journey, I faced a bigger problem that was I did not have a mentor in my life. Similarly, you just evaluate your life and think for a fraction of a second. Do you have someone in your life who can tell you where to go next or what to do about your career? कोई है ऐसा आपके लाइफ में जो बता सकता है कि नहीं ब्रो दिस इज योर सीवी लुक्स लाइक दिस इज योर जर्नी लुक्स लाइक बेस्ड ऑन दैट हिमांशु जी यू शुड गेट इनटू स्टार्ट ऑडिट और यू शुड स्टार्ट योर करियर फ्रॉम फाइनेंस और यू आर गुड फॉर आईबी right? In a similar way, in fact, I was always great in teaching, training, and communication and placement side, but I never realized it out till the time I did a lot of trial and error. Again, I'm telling you, the bigger problem in life is time. Time important hai. Samay balwan hai, right? Time is something which you cannot miss out. Second thing, we always face a huge struggle when it comes to getting into the best thing of, right? Imagine that you are trying to get into the best companies, but you get rejected in interviews just because you have made a small mistake that you did not know about that company well, or you did not know about few things when you're setting for an interview. Right? It can be as simple as sharing a screen as well. Okay. And everything boils down to money. Let me share a very interesting story of mine, which always motivates me to do something great in a life. Like you were, I was also a qualified chartered accountant, right? I'm still a qualified chartered accountant. I'm very happy. When I cleared, I set for an ICI campus. I got placed in Udan, right, with a package of 10 lakh rupees. If you want, I can show you my offer letter as well. 12 lakh का मुझे package लगा था. Long back 2019. Like, I was really happy. I was excited. I was shouting. I was happy. I called my parents. I called my friends saying that, bro, 12 lakh का package लगा है. पैसा ही पैसा होगा. Happy, happy. Sharing those memories out, which is there. You know what? I was happy till the time one incident happened with me. I was happy till the time I came to my know my friends package. आप खुश तब तक हो जब तक आपको अपने दोस्त का पैकेज नहीं पता. And you know what my friend got? My friend got almost what I got as a reverse. He got 21, I got 12. He got almost reverse of what I got. I said, what the hell is this, bro? I said, मेरी आर्टिकलशिप तो बिग फोर से हुआ है. I have completed in a first attempt. राइट ही इज अ फूल गाय देन मी मतलब मेरे से स्मार्ट तो नहीं था मुझे ऐसा लगता था मतलब ठीक है सभी को लगता है एवरीबॉडी फील्स द सेम बट आई फेल दैट आउट यार ये मेरे से स्मार्ट तो नहीं है बट फिर भी हाउ द हेल गॉट अ पैकेज ऑफ 21 है ना इट्स लाइक अ मूवी लाइक थ्री इडियट्स दिखते हैं ना वो सेज दैट दोस्त फेल होता है तो दुख होता है दोस्त टॉप करता है तो और दुख होता है right in a similar way I had the same feeling I felt really bad what the hell is this what nonsense is this you know what is the one mistake what happened with me the one mistake which was happened with me was I was not active that was a bigger problem ऐसा नहीं है कि I was not in a position to clear the interviews, but the problem was I was not active. I did not know the vacancy was there out. He got placed into ITC Limited. I got placed into Udan. I started my journey. He started his journey. Okay, things change over a period of time. Let's not compare the packages now, but what I'm trying to tell you about is, right, what is important in a part of a life is what you're starting should be great enough. Don't learn from your own mistakes. Of course, you need to learn from your own mistakes, but don't make all your own mistakes so that you can learn. Learn from people what they've done wrong in the past. What is a great thing we have done? As and when any of the vacancies comes in the market, we are the first one who's going to be updating you in the WhatsApp group in our community. Not in the common WhatsApp group. We have exclusive GIR group where you are going to be updated the vacancies as and when it is out. That is a thing which you have developed. Reason? अरे हमारे बच्चे हैं. There's a vacancy in ITC. बच्चा मेरे को भेजेगा ना sir. There's a vacancy. Send it to our students. That is what a community we've built in. Right? That is the upbringing we have given to our students. They pass on the vacancy to me. I'll pass on to you. So that is the edge you get it. First more advantage. Right? So that is the power of a community which is there. So with this, I'm just getting a one simple dream for my life, and that is the agenda which I'm working on. Right? You know what is a simple dream I'm carrying in? I had a very, very simple dream in my life for you guys. Right? I'm just getting a simple dream for you. That is we as a CMONG team, want you to get placed into the best companies of the world with the best package. Right? Best companies means also the domain where you want to get into. That is a simple vision we are carrying for ourselves. And I always say to myself that whatever it takes to get into the best companies of the world, we are ready to do it for our students. Imagine that if your interview is tomorrow for ITC, imagine that your interview is for tomorrow for Bain, imagine your interview is tomorrow for Embed Capital. We are the one who's going to be standing with you and helping you out for your interview prep, whatever is needed. ठीक है, of course, I'm saying in it front of a दीदी, right? Recording पे बोल रहा हूँ, right? It's on the record, right? And we are ready to do whatever it takes, right? जो लगेगा करेंगे, साम दाम दंड भेद, जो करना पड़ेगा करेंगे. And that is something what we are going to be doing. But the student asked me a big question, sir. So does that mean that I'll do a GR batch, I'll complete GR 76, I'll get 100% placements? सर प्रतिशत प्लेसमेंट मिल जाएगा सर, क्या लगता है आपको? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? डू वी गारंटी अ प्लेसमेंट समवेयर? राइट, व्हाट डू यू थिंक? यस और नो इन द चैट गाइस. डज दैट मीन दैट सर इफ यू हैव कंप्लीट द जीआर बैच यू विल गेट 100% प्लेसमेंट्स? मिल जाना चाहिए, राइट? नहीं, 100% प्लेसमेंट्स. इफ दैट वुड हैव बीन द केस, आई वुड हैव बीन द नेक्स्ट प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया, राइट? अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट 0, राइट? मैं पूरा देश का अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट खत्म कर दिया, है ना? ऐसा ही होता. बट प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, आई कैन नॉट गारंटी यू दिस. इसकी गारंटी मैं नहीं दे सकता भाई. आई कैन नॉट गारंटी यू दिस. इट्स अप टू यू, हाउ डू यू डू इट. बट आई कैन गारंटी यू 3 सिंपल थिंग्स इन लाइफ. 3 चीजें गारंटी करूंगा. नंबर 1, इफ यू फॉलो, और सॉरी, आई विल सपोर्ट यू टिल द टाइम यू गेट प्लेस, राइट? जब तक कि आपका प्लेसमेंट्स नहीं होगा, आई एम गोना बी सपोर्टिंग यू गाइस, because there are a lot of previous batch students, those who did not clear, of course, are going to be joining this batch. I'm supporting those people again, right? As I've promised them. Number 2, जब तक कि आपका प्लेसमेंट्स नहीं होगा, आई एम गोना बी देयर विद यू. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, दिस जर्नी इज नॉट फॉर 14 days. बच्चा कहता है सर आप 14 दिन के इतने पैसे ले रहे हो. नहीं, that is not a fees for a 14 days, guys. This is a fees for 3 months or till the time you get placed. That is the fees for number 1. Number 2, even if you have to get placed, after that, imagine that you after 1 year, 2 year, you want to change a company. And then you give me a call, sir, कैसे हो? I said, बढ़िया. Sir, company change करना है, थोड़ी सी help चाहिए. मैं मना थोड़ी करूंगा. Right? I'll say that, चलो भाई, this is a guy who's working with Unilever, or this is a girl who's working with XYZ company. Why don't you join? Or why don't you connect with her? Right? So that is a fees for this things which is there, right? Fees is of course secondary. What is important is that is a commitment for your time which you're going to be giving it to us. So first thing, on record again, we'll support you till the time you get please. That is there. Babita ji ki kasam. I don't know how many of you are aware of Babita, right? Jethalal ki crush, Tarak Mehta wali. ठीक है, Omkar, let's not imagine her. I know Omkar is very excited and he's thinking about, oh, ठीक है. That is there. Number 2, if you follow what we say, I can say that you will get placed in your dream domain and dream company where you want to get into. Simple words. If you follow what I say, you'll reach where you want to go. Because there are a lot of cases in our journey. Those are been seen, and there are people like the people with 12 attempts have also gone into Big Four. Even the non-rankers have been placed into a consulting domain. Right? Even non-rankers have got placed into IB. But you know what they have done? They have put in efforts. They have put in efforts, guys. Okay, that is there. And number 3, right? What I guarantee you is that I'll trouble you till the time you give me party for placements. I am supporting you till the time you are getting placed. You should also give me party. No, I told you that expectation should be both sided. Right? What happens when the expectation are one sided? Guys can understand it better. You know? Okay. Dhananjay Singh, हाँ मेरे साथ कल ही हुआ है. No worries, Dhananjay. I know that some emotions comes out, right? But yes, I have to control it over a period of time. Right? Don't worry. You don't give me party. I'll give you a party which is there. उसका भी आप टेंशन मत लो. So now what I are trying to say is we are ready to put 100% efforts to placing in your dream company and dream domain. We as NCM team with our 500 different mentors into a different companies and domain are ready to place you into dream companies and dream domain. That is not a question, guys. The bigger question lies here is, are you ready to put 100% efforts? Are you guys ready to put your efforts, guys? I can't see yes or no in the chat. I can't see the energy coming in. Are you guys ready to put your efforts? क्या आप effort डालने के लिए ready हो? Right? That is a bigger question. है ना? हाँ, आज लिख लो भाई. आज एकदम चौड़ में लिख रहे हो. Yes sir, I'll do it. Yes sir, I'll do it. After 3 days, when I give you a homework and ask you, भाई दिखाओ, show me your resume. Have you completed it out? You said, sorry sir, my friend marriage is there. Sir, I have to be there. Oh, भाई career greater than any other thing in your life. Please understand. I say one dialogue in Hindi, then I'll say it in English. Right? आप अपने लिए काम कर रहे हो, मेरे लिए नहीं. You are coming for yourself in the batch, not for me. ठीक है, तो मेरे पे कोई एहसान नहीं कर रहे हो बैच में आके, आपका फायदा होगा इफ यू फॉलो व्हाट आई से. So you have to work hard for your career, guys. That is what I'm just saying it out. And follow what I'm saying. Trust me, you'll reach out where you want to go. Right? That is what I can commit you on this. But again, it's your efforts which will make you successful. I'm just a pathway. I'll tell you how to do. I'll tell you make this 10 corrections in your CV. If you don't do it, I can't help you out, right? As simple as this. Right? That is it. Sir, I'm ready to put 100% effort, sir, but you don't understand my case, sir. Sir, I have attempted, sir. Okay. Sir, my articleship is not that great, sir. Sir, I have a huge career gap, sir. Sir, I want to change a domain, sir. I have done my articleship in audit. Now I'm looking for IB, consulting, FDD, or forensics, or some different domain, sir. Sir, but I don't know where to go, or I don't know how to get into top form, sir. If you have all this problem, no worries. You are at the right place at the right time. Why right time? Reason being, when you are a part of a pre-result batch, you have a lot more to do and a lot more to ensure that your CV is good enough. Right? I'll just show you a demo. आपको एक चीज दिखाता हूँ which will make you understand this in better. Right? This is the resume of one of my student before joining the batch. Her name is Ritika Sinha. This was her resume. I asked her to submit her resume before the batch. Her resume after completing a batch. And you know what happened? She got placed into a management consulting with PwC India. Even rankers are struggling to get there. Right? Even rankers are struggling to get there. But the problem and the pain which I'm trying to tell you out is she was ready to do what I said to her. Okay. Does that mean that in this next 14 days we have to devote a lot of time? The answer is yes. Okay. I'll come to it in a timing and curriculum in a while, but you have to give your 100%, guys. Okay. In short, whatever efforts you have put in to become a CA, or whatever efforts you have put in to become and clear your CA final journey, you have to give more efforts than this. Okay. That is what I'm trying to mean to say. Got it, sir. But don't worry, I'm going to be there with you in this race. And whenever you feel demotivated or stressed, there are two favorite dialogues of mine. You can just put it out in your head very clearly, right? And whenever you feel stressed over it, say this dialogue to yourself. If you don't know the things, remember, things can be learned. रोने का नहीं. Articleship अच्छी नहीं हुई है, don't worry, things can be learned. Right? If you don't have a great points in the CV, things can be learned. चीजें सीख सकते हैं. If you're ready to learn, hang on. There's a favorite quote by Naval Ravikant. I don't know how many of you have heard of it. He's written a very good book, which says, if they can train you, they can train machines. अगर हम आपको सिखा सकते हैं तो machines को भी सिखा सकते हैं. But again, capacity of learning should be there in your within. If you're ready to learn, you can achieve very well. Number two, if you're not doing it, someone else is doing it. If you're not preparing for your interviews now, someone else is doing it. We have already people who have registered for 75th batch already running. 2 days have been completed. These people have started preparing for their interviews. Is the world competitive enough from outside? The answer is yes. The question is what you're doing for yourself to getting into that race, right? So please note these two dialogues. One of my favorite dialogues. I'll keep on saying this so that you keep motivated yourself. So I have doubts. So what is going to be a mode of communication in the batch? What mode of communication you're going to be using in the batch? Mostly it's going to be in English. 99% is going to be in English. 1 or 2% I'll speak in Hindi, which will be mostly a Babita ji ki kasam or some jokes around. And that is something I'll just communicate in Hindi. Reason being, your interviews are going to be in English, so you have to prepare for English from a day one itself. But my English is not that great. Anyways, we are going to be ensuring that your communication is going smoother and smoother because you'll get a lot of chance to speak in this batch as well. Number two, do you provide a recording if I miss any of the session? The answer is yes. But again, I'm saying it out openly. Recording is useless. Reason. Please understand, Rohit ji. Feedback is the breakfast for champions. If I tell you, Rohit ji, you have to sit straight. You have to ensure that your background is good enough. Just telling you out. So next time you'll follow what I'm saying, right? But how can I tell you when you're watching the things on a recorded mode? How can I tell you when you're keeping your videos off? Anyways, you don't have a choice to keep your videos off from tomorrow, right? So that is what I'll say. But recording is useless. You cannot make a preparation for interviews when you are watching a recording. Sir, you don't understand my problem. What is the problem? Sir, I have a habit of watching the things in a 2x. Okay, very good. You just face this problem for one day. From a day two, that means from day two, 29th of May, you will not face this problem, trust me. ठीक है? वो problem भी solve हो जाएगा. Don't worry about it. That is there. Sir, how are doubts gonna be solved? One of my USP is I do not leave the meeting till the last doubt is solved. Don't worry, I'll do the same today. Right? If you have any doubts today related to the batch, I'll not leave the meeting till the time it is solved. चाहे रात के 2 भी बज जाए, I don't care. I'll solve your doubt and then only I'll sleep. ठीक है? That is what a USP we built. Sir, what to do after the batch? Don't worry, we have a regular doubt solving sessions, which is there. I'm promising you I'll not leave till the time you get placed, which is there. That means that I'll not leave you till the time you get placed. Okay? Don't worry about it. Got it, sir? Yeah, chalo. Let's start with the fastest finger first. I don't know how many of you have seen KBC. You must have seen KBC, right? KBC may you get a fastest finger first. The person who gives the right answer will be on the screen, will be invited to the hot seat, right? No worries, there is no hot seat here, but yes, we'll get to see how fast you are, right? You will be given a basic calculations of addition, subtraction, deletion, and divide, right? Shift, you have to give the answers in the chat box. Everybody have to give the answers in the chat box. The person who gives the right answer, of course, not going to be getting anything, but going to be getting a mental satisfaction that he or she can solve the question correctly. ठीक है और पिता को लगा कि कुछ तो मिलेगा, कुछ नहीं मिलेगा भाई अभी, है ना? बैच में I'll give you something great when you give the right answers. ठीक है? Done. Right, get ready, get your hands ready on the keyboard. You have to solve the basic mathematics questions. Harish, I hope you're ready. Harish is excited. Basic mathematics questions. Read the question carefully and give the answers in the chat box. The person who gives the answer first is going to be winner. सबसे पहले देना है आपको आंसर. ठीक है? Chalo, great. The question is coming in front of your screen. The first question in front of you is 8 minus 2. Come on, guys. 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2, guys. Come on. You cannot make this mistake. Arey, itna simple hai, bro. 8 minus 2, guys. Come on. Hurry up. Come on, Bhavna. Waiting for your answer, Bhavna. Come on. That's so nice of you. Chalo, move to the next question. Next question. 9 plus 11. 9 plus 11, guys. Come on. 9 plus 11. 9 plus 11. Come on. Hurry up. Let's see who can give the answer correctly. Very simple, bro. Basic mathematics. Chalo, next question. The last question. 6 into 3. Come on. 6 into 3. 6 into 3. 6 into 3. Open your eyes and give the answer. 6 into 3. 6 into 3, guys. Come on. You cannot make the mistakes. It's the simplest question in the world. The correct answer for all the 3 questions is 4, 99, and 3. Bang on. Great. How many of you have got it? All the 3 correct. Raise of your hands. There's option to raise hand below your screen. All the 3 correct. All the 3 correct. Any one of you? All the 3 correct. Only 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Others, I'll be happy if you guys can keep your videos on. All right. Only 5 of them. Now imagine that the same question comes in the test of Wipro. Wipro, by the way, is going to be conducting an aptitude test, which is there. Imagine that this type of same question comes in a Wipro test. Will you make the same mistake? The answer is no. Why? Because people learn from a mistake, right? Galti se seekha. You've learned from the mistakes. You realize that, oh my God, I'm not reading. What you did? You just started running a race. This is what happens in an interview. You get to see a vacancy of KPMG. Apply. Job aa gaya. Interview call. Interview call. Arey, bhai. Then you get rejected. Why the hell they are rejecting me? बोलेंगे इनको तो value नहीं है. They don't value good candidates. Bro, you don't know what is supposed to be done. This is what you did now. Are you getting it? You started running a race without looking into things. It's like a 3 Idiots में उसी speech देता है ना? Right? There are 2 words. इसका meaning ढूंढो. A person who finds the first is gonna be a winner. Life is a race. है ना? The same thing you have done now. है ना? वो movie में समझ में नहीं आया था, but now you have seen what happens when you are running a race without looking the things around. So what I'm trying to tell you out here is, we are going to be teaching you everything needed to get into those companies. Because we have students into those companies, we have mentors with us, right? All the Big Four partners, Big Four directors are going to be joining to meet you out, guys. They'll train you, they'll guide you. But you have to be attentive. You have to ask questions. Batch में आ रहे हो तो पूछो. Become shameless. Ask questions out. No one is going to be judging you. You're here for yourself, not for me. अपने लिए आ रहे हो, मैं अभी भी कह रहा हूँ. If you are very active, proactive, you'll get a lot of out of it. बहुत कुछ सीखोगे in the batch. ठीक है? That is what it is. Let's run through the curriculum of a batch. What is the curriculum of a batch and what all things we are going to be covering in the batch which is there. ठीक है? Let's run through the curriculum. Definitely, few things might change over a period of time as and when depending on the availability of a mentors. So that is a draft curriculum. We are going to be having it out. So your batch is going to be for 14 days. There is no holiday on Sunday. FYI. Repeat, underline, bold. There's no holiday on Sunday. ठीक है? Done. रोने का नहीं. ठीक है सर. अरे यार, I've just not updated the time. My bad. The timing is 7 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., which is there. But just point to be noted, my lord, 7 p.m. to 10:30 is the timing which I've committed. You will get a break time somewhere between 9 or 8:30, depending on how the session is going. You'll get a 30 minutes dinner break. No worries about it. Number two, point to be noted, my lord. Someday, sometimes this session might be exceeded till 11 or 11:15, depending on your interest. हंसो मत, पुराने बैच वाले मुझे हंसा है. हाँ, what promise from my side? किसी भी दिन, any of the day, the batch will never end before 10:30. 10:30 के पहले कभी किसी दिन खत नहीं छोड़ूंगा. That is a promise. हाँ, लेट छोड़ूंगा इसका गारंटी दे सकता हूँ. Reason being, it's up to you. If you are excited to solve one more case study, जैसे I have a case study for a lot of companies. Say for example, आपने बोला कि sir, one more case study, we can solve it out for Flipkart. Then I say that I have one more case study for Amazon. Then let's sir solve कर लेते हैं. 15 मिनट लगेगा. You're excited, right? It's all about how you show the enthu, right? It's all up to you. The more you show the enthu, the more it is learning which is there. And anyways, you don't have commitment after 10:30. Morning में भी रहता तो I can understand that you have to go to office in some places around, right? But since it is a evening batch, you don't have to go anywhere. कहीं जाना थोड़ी होता है क्या? दीदी भैया, हाँ, दीदी भैया, हाँ, कोई बात नहीं. तुम्हारी वाली अलग है रे, है ना? शील अंडरस्टैंड, डोंट वरी, और he'll अंडरस्टैंड. ठीक है? Done, sir, done. Sir, but I have a doubt, sir. If you are gonna be taking this class on a live platform on a Zoom, how much internet I'll need? 5 GB. Not for the batch, per day. ठीक है? तो get a Wi-Fi installed at your place. Don't give me this weird look. You are doing it for yourself, not for me. ठीक है? Done, sir. Sir, but I have a problem. My office boss will not allow me to come at 7. हो सकता है, many of you might have this problem. Very simple thing. Go to office early, come from office early. As simple as this. Office जल्दी जाओ, घर जल्दी आओ. Same mantra I've given to the morning batch student. Morning batch student goes to office late, come from office late. You know, Ritika ji is saying not possible. Again, I am saying it to you. You're doing it for your career. When you're working for your office boss, you're working for him, for his career. आप समझो भाई, अपने लिए 14 डेज तो काम कर सकते हो लाइफ में. आज तक हैव यू एवर वर्क फॉर योरसेल्फ इन 14 डेज? कभी कभी किया है अपने जीवन में अपने लिए? कभी सोचा है कि यार आई डू समथिंग ग्रेट इन माय लाइफ सो दैट माय सीवी लुक्स गुड इनफ? हैव यू एवर थॉट ऑफ इट बिफोर? कभी किया ऐसा? नहीं किया. 99% पीपल हैव नॉट डन इट. दिस इज द टाइम टू डू इट आउट, प्लीज. सो डू इट. ठीक है? डोंट गिव मी दिस रीजन. एंड इफ योर बॉस डज नॉट अलाउ, से देम सर कि मेरा कोई थेरेपी चल रहा है, आई एम गोइंग टू सम साइकेट्रिस्ट और आई एम गोइंग टू सम फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट. गिव सम गुड रीजंस आउट. एंड ऐसे थोड़ा यू डू सम एक्टिंग. चलना अच्छे से मत, कमर दुख रही है, बोलना सर बहुत ज्यादा, राइट? डॉक्टर हैव सेड इट आउट. हाँ, है ना? स्ट्रेस में हूँ सर, बहुत ज्यादा टेंशन आ रहा है सर. गिव द गुड रीजंस आउट. ठीक है? रीजंस वर्क्स. ठीक है? दैट इज दैट. गॉट इट सर. ठीक है? तो अगेन आई एम सेइंग इट टू यू, सेशन माइट गेट एक्सटेंडेड. गेट बी मेंटली रेडी, प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर इट. डोंट गिव मी द रीजन दैट कि सर सेशन एक्सटेंड कैसे हो गया. हो गया भाई, हो गया. फॉर्म में थे, मजा आ रहा था, सबको मजा आ रहा था, एवरीबडी वाज एंजॉयिंग द सेशन. वी एक्सटेंडेड इट टिल द टाइम द थिंग्स वर गेटिंग कंप्लीटेड. ठीक है? गॉट इट सर. Number two, what all things are going to be covered here? Right? Of course, the batch is going to be starting tomorrow. I'll ensure that the batch is starting sharp at 7 o'clock, which is there. Ending time I told you all. Now, every day we have a different session coming in. The first day we have a session on resume building. How do you prepare your resume depending on a domain, what you want to get into? That is there. All right. After your resume is prepared, we are going to be also reviewing your resume, which is there. Then we'll move to one of my favorite session, and that is on creating a Naukri profile. And parallelly, we'll also allocate you to different teams, right? So that you're going to be interacting and participating in the teams. And what is something we are going to be doing in your batch is something very unique, right? I'll just tell you what is something it happens in every GR batch. And that is what helps us to monitor your performance. Every day, your attendance is going to be recorded. Every day, how much hours you are going to be speaking is going to be recorded. What you are doing in the batch is going to be recorded. Are you completing the homework or not? Is going to be recorded. How much score you have made in the batch is going to be recorded. Right? तो हर वो चीज जो आप कर रहे हो सब कुछ we are going to be recording the same. And your score is going to be published in the dashboard publicly. Publicly wasn't publicly for the batch students. मतलब anyone in the batch can access it. Now, you guys will be divided into teams. So when you see it out, each team have a good diversity. People are based out of Pan India. Can you see this out? The diversity? Yes, that is a beauty. So even if you don't know how to communicate in English, there are a lot of South Indian students who can teach you out how to communicate in English. And you don't have a choice. You have to speak in English only. That is one thing. Second, your performance is going to be monitored based on teams, right? And it's of course going to be done based on percentile. Then you can see my team who is the smartest guy. If you want to connect with him or her on LinkedIn, you can do the same. Right? So that is what you have done in the past so that your life becomes easy. What you're doing in the batch is going to be monitored. Parallelly, are you a regular student or not? We'll just mark it out. कौन पापी है आप में से वो भी हम पकड़ेंगे बाद में. I'll try to call you personally that you're not coming into the class. What the hell you're doing then? Okay. Don't worry. We'll monitor everything. है ना? And there's also consequences if you don't come to class for 3 odd days. If you don't come to the class for 3 odd days, डंडा मिलेगा आपको. Right? You'll face the consequences. Reason, you're fighting for yourself. And I want you to do your best. And since in the era of 10 seconds generation, you're a 10 seconds generation. है ना? 10 सेकंड में एंटरटेनमेंट चाहिए. हमने we have lost the span of attention, right? But I don't want you to do that. I want you to come back to your journey and focus on the things which is needed. Okay? So that is that. Next, 15 सेकंड वाले हो तो ठीक है भाई, तुम 15 सेकंड ले लो, getting emotional. ठीक है? The next thing is, sir, are industry leaders going to be joining in? The answer is yes. There are a lot of industry leaders who are going to be joining in. Like we have a partner from EY who's going to be joining in for subsidy guidance. The thing which you're seeing with the colors marked here, of course, the red one is something which I'm waiting for a confirmation for different mentors. So few of the mentors have given the confirmation, few of them have not given the same. So we are just waiting for them to give a confirmation. So there are different mentor sessions which we have planned it out, where the top industry leaders, partners, and directors of those companies are going to be joining in, where you're going to be interacting with them and you're going to be giving your preparations and they're going to be guiding you about the domain which is there. So that is something which we have marked it out here. We'll teach you out how to prepare a good email and cover letter. That is there. One of my favorite session is on LinkedIn, right? The session goes for approximately 8 hours. I'll show you the God on a LinkedIn. How do you find out a God and references, which is there? That is going to be a favorite session. Then we have a pre-screening call. How do you answer the HR questions and pre-screening, which is there? How do you answer a group discussion? We are going to be helping you out because a lot of companies like Vedanta, Unilever, Hero MotoCorp, BPCL is going to be conducting GDs, which is there. Parallelly, you guys will be also playing a simulation. This is something which is only there in a pre-result batch, right? I don't know it's going to be there in the next batch or not. It's purely depending on the date when the result is going to be announced. But this batch mein hai, that is for sure. I'm not sure about the next batch. Next batch is in GIR 77, which is going to be starting from 12th of June. उसमें रहेगा कि नहीं रहेगा I don't know because it's purely depending on expected data for result. अगर result जल्दी आएगा तो नहीं रहेगा, result late आएगा तो it's gonna be there. Okay. So simulation क्या है sir? Simulation is a world-class business game which is gonna be helping you to reach into a domains which is very difficult for you to get into. Okay. So let me just show it to you how it's gonna be and what is something you're gonna be playing there. So we guys play a marketplace simulation. This is the top business game which is played in all the top B schools of the world, which is there. What is this game all about? This game is all about developing leadership skills, doing a financial analysis, helping you to understand projections, budgeting, forecasting, some consulting decisions. So if you want to change your domain, if you want to have some spikes in your CVs out, this game can change your career together. I showed you the CV of Ritika. She had done this course, played the simulation game very seriously. That has helped her out to get into consulting, which is there. So we are going to be playing one of the very interesting game, and the game is marketplace simulation. This is what it is. I'll just show you uh, the things such as this. This is what we're going to be playing. I'll just play a video out and just have a look. What is something that's going to be covered there?
Welcome to Marketplace Simulations. We provide business simulations for undergraduate and graduate college courses. Simulations are digital game-like exercises that give your students the opportunity to learn by doing. Concepts come to life when students make business decisions for themselves and compete against each other in the safety of a virtual environment. Marketplace has been a leader in higher education simulation learning for more than 30 years, currently used in over 600 schools worldwide. In our simulations, students will start up a company breaking into a new market. They'll develop a business strategy, analyze market data, launch products, grow and manage a global business empire. Students test ideas and learn from the results, maximizing the bottom line. Our instructor dashboard is full of tools and resources to support you and your classroom. Set up a new simulation in just a few clicks. Easily assess student performance and monitor decisions real time. Automated grading and world-class support mean you spend more time focusing on your students. With over 30 simulations ranging from marketing to entrepreneurship to strategy, and from core to capstone, we have the right one for your course. If you're looking to introduce a business simulation to your classroom, just visit us at marketplacesimulations.com.
Got it. So we are going to be playing this in our batch. The one which we are going to be playing is related to finance. Right, that is going to be there. Sir, ये सही में help करता है? Can you please prove it out? Yes, I can do that. I can just show you the demo and proof of everything. Right. If you want asking me, so that is I can just show it to you how it has helped. Right, it is there. And if you want to take a confirmation from anyone, you can take it from the same. And this is a LinkedIn post which people have written. मेरे नहीं है, उनके जाके आप post देख लेना, ठीक है? लोगों को लगेगा सर ने edit करके दिखा रहे हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. This guy have placed into an FP&A. If you see his articleship experience was from mid-sized firm. He have got placed. He says thanks to Shivam sir for his constant guidance throughout the process. Marketplace simulation experience has been an incredible value in preparing me for this role. Where he got placed? He got placed as into an FP&A Budget Finance. Similarly, you can see it or mail saying that thanks to Shivam sir and CMO. Now, the learning and the virtual marketplace simulation experience has also added a value exposure to a strategic thinking, financial decision making that truly enhance my perspective. Right? ऐसे मैं बहुत सारे पोस्ट आपको दिखा सकता हूँ, but it's just a waste of a time which is there. Right? So again, what I'm saying you keep the trust in this journey, it's going to be helping out. Similarly, the CV which I just showed you out, see, this much portion you can edit out when you're going to be playing the game. Right? Like designed and launch a new product in the market and managed an entire product life cycle. सुना है, but आप implement करोगे. You're going to be learning a lot of practical things in the batch. So everything which is practical, we are going to be training that out. Okay. Now coming back to the things around. Sir, after this, we'll cover the HR sessions, right? Basic HR questions. Private use yourself 5 year down the line. Can you please introduce yourself? That is going to be there. We'll have a practice session for group discussion with mentors. We'll conduct the mock interviews. In fact, in your batch, the partner of BDO is going to be joining to conduct your mock interviews. That is there. Then we'll also help you to summarize and help and decide the domain. You'll sit with the mentors, decide the domain which is there. One of my favorite session, and that is on salary negotiation. I'll assure you that इस session में आपका batch का fees at least उतना तो recover हो ही जाए. Right? So that is gonna be there. ज़्यादा तो होगा ही, more the better. And parallelly, we'll also prepare the aptitude test. In short, everything is needed to get into the best companies of our world is covered here. Sir, how do we get a domain clarity here? Let me just help you out. So stage one, what is the stage one? Stage one में mentors will join, who will help you understand that domain. Stage two, what is the stage two? Stage two में I will summarize everything for you. Which domain to get into, what is the pros, what is the cons. It's going to be there for 2 days. ये 2 दिन चलेगा. Mentor session will go for 3 days, depending on mentor slot, right? Not continuous, but part में. Stage 3, once you have decided the domain, ke bro, I feel stat audit and FDD is a domain for me. Then you're going to be spending 1 more day with mentor again. Since now we got a clarity, but now you are going to be focused more from the perspective of preparation. पहले आप क्या फोकस कर रहे थे, कहाँ जाना है, वेयर टू गो. देन second focus will be how to go and what to prepare, right? So once you have decided where to go, then you will go into what to prepare and how to prepare. ये कब होगा? This is on a elective day. ठीक है, 2 days session. This is my session. This is a mentor session which I'm referring to. After I spend the time with the mentors, parallelly imagine that you have decided to get into stat audit. I'll give you one technical course. One technical course, that is what we call as a master class for that domain. Once you have decided, bro, I want to get into stat audit, you will get a masterclass for stat audit, which is around 25 odd hours, where I'll teach you everything practically what happens in the real world, what happens in the big four, so that your CV gets enhanced, your CV get valued, right? Which is there. Once this is done, you're gonna be booking a one-on-one counseling with the mentor. Oh, why one-on-one counseling? Because now here you're going to be preparing technicals. You're going to be preparing technicals. You're going to be reading notes. You're going to be understanding how the things are going to be. Once this is done, you're going to be booking the one-on-one session counseling with the mentor out. You and the mentor, where mentor is going to be asking you technicals. Parallelly, you will get your resume reviewed here with mentors again. And with this, you will also get an access of AI interview bot where you can practice for your interviews anytime during a day. Oh, so 6 things are going to be taken care of. After this, किसी माई के लाल में दम नहीं है कि आपको कोई रिजेक्ट कर सके. नो वन कैन रिजेक्ट यू आफ्टर दिस. दैट इज व्हाट आई बिलीव, राइट? So that is something we are going to be doing it for you for your domain wise preparation. First, understand it, get a confidence, start preparation, give a mock interview, learn from mistakes, practice more and more, become better, and become unstoppable, right? So that is what you are going to be doing. Because at the end of the day, you have to clear your interviews, which is there. So what is a one-on-one counseling you're going to be talking about? Everything is included in your batch fees, guys, right? Nothing extra need to be done other than that, right? I'll just show you what is the one-on-one counseling I'm talking about. So you can go to our website, you'll get a coupon code once you register for it. This is a one-on-one counseling session. You can select any of the mentor of your choice. So say, for example, you believe that, sir, I want to get into consulting. I want to book a counseling session with a partner or manager of a Bain company. You can go here, you can book his counseling, select a date and a time and slot. कि sir, मुझे mock interview देना है, or you want a general guidance. Your choice what you want to do it. Select it out, check the mentor's availability. Whenever the mentor is available, select the time slot and just fill out the details. You don't need to make a payment. We'll give you the coupon code for this. Oh, ये आपका free में हो जाएगा, right? So that is going to be taken care from our side. You'll get one-on-one counseling session. Got it, sir? Second thing you're going to be getting is you will be getting a one free masterclass of your choice. So there are multiple masterclasses, right? Sir, I want to get into start audit. 28 hours का masterclasses there, where everything is taught to
Hi
you in a
guys.
practical manner. हर चीज जो भी needed है to get into the best companies of the world is covered here in a practical manner. So you learn everything out. If you don't believe me, you can see the curriculum. आप curriculum देखोगे तो आपको मजा आ जाएगा. And again, that is gonna be given to you free of cost. आपको ये भी चीज free में मिल गई. अरे वाह सर, मजा आ गया, right? That is there. So you'll get one masterclass free of cost, one-on-one counseling session free of cost. If you see the curriculum, हर वो चीज needed in an audit is taught to you. How do you determine a materiality, and everything is taught to you practically. ठीक है? After every lecture, there's a test, right? And everything is covered here, right, in a proper manner. Now, once this is done, if I want an additional masterclass, then additional masterclass, you get a 50% off. Say, for example, you are also targeting FDD and with stat audit, so you get a 50% on additional masterclass. So you get the same at 999. आप अकेले खरीदने जाओगे तो वैसे ये 2000 और 3-4 हजार का ये पड़ेगा, राइट? बट इफ यू परचेज अ बैच, यू गेट इट आउट एज अ बेनिफिट ऑफ इट. That is there. Now you mentioned about the AI interview bot. This is a tool which I was talking about, the first AI interview bot which we have created for you guys. Now this bot is a game revolution for your journey. How? Everything for our interview prep is covered here. जैसे कि, let me show you a demo. Sir, I want to prepare a resume. There is a resume builder we have created, right? You click here, start preparing for your resume, whichever resume you want to prepare it out. Start here, select the template, select the format, fill the basic details out, select, change it out, fraction of seconds में सब कुछ change हो जाएगा. नहीं नहीं नहीं, मुझे लगता है कि work experience should be above experience or education section. Scroll down, right? You can just move the work experience above education section. Fraction of second में सब कुछ है. It's magic, right? there is an era of AI. Next week, AI is also going to be implemented here. Automatically, your grammatical mistakes and error is also going to be pointed. So that is taken care of. But the problem of this is it runs on a coin. Okay. Now, you get a 50 coins when you log in. When you get a 50 coins when you complete a profile. 100 coins हम सबको free में देते हैं. But since you're a part of a GR batch, you'll get additional 300 coins. That means you have a 400 coins. I think that is a decent coins which you can use to and run through it so that you can do it out. Once you prepare your CV, you can scan it out. Again, there's a resume scorer. Up scan karo. The CV is going to be throwing a feedback. What is good at? What is the keywords missing in your CV? What all grammatical mistakes you have done? सब कुछ दिखा देगा. इतनी सारी गलतियां थी. You have never seen it out. Right? Word count is good enough or not? Grammar is good enough or not? Spelling mistakes and punctuations. Everything the bot is going to be highlighting for you guys. So that is something is there. Parallelly, a lot of companies are going to be conducting an aptitude test or a technical test. You can give the aptitude test and technical test. Sir, I'm not good at English communication. You can go for a Watson test, give an English communication. Multiple tools are there. Listening skills, speaking skills, one word, writing, typing, conversation. You can do the same practice with the bot. One of the great thing which you'll love the most, one of my favorite is AI interview bot. Sir, my interview is tomorrow for start audit. I'm not getting a confidence. What do you do? Start practicing, practice. Select a domain. Sir, of course, it's a finance domain. क्या domain है sir? Start audit. ठीक है? Experience, sir, I'm a fresher. Let's upload by CV. If you upload your CV, the interviews is gonna be based on your CV. The questions which is gonna be asking is gonna be based on CV, right? Because that is what it is. Once you upload the same, the bot is gonna be taking just fraction of time to read your CVs and gonna be preparing the questions based on your CV. अब आपका इंटरव्यू AI बॉट लेगा. दो चीज मिल रही है. One, mentor लेगा. Second, bot लेगा. All right. Once this is done, you have to just test your mic. I am ready. Okay. Once the mic is tested, start your
Shivam,
interview.
can you start by introducing yourself and highlighting what specifically drew you towards statutory auditing as your specialization within the finance and accounting domain?
Right. So my CV was more focused on finance and account. Right. They're asking you that what motivated you and can you please introduce yourself? Right. This is the first question asked in every interview. Introduce yourself. Automatically, bot is asking the same. And then they are going to be giving me a feedback. Right. So that is what it is. Okay. Next.
Given your strong foundation in statutory audits, as seen from your internship and employment experience, could you discuss a challenging audit scenario you faced and how you approached the resolution?
Right. Now, you know what? This is something which is nowadays started with a lot of companies. A lot of companies have started doing this. इस तरीके से they have started conducting the interviews. Reason being, right? Reason being, it showcase how the candidate is. It showcase 90% of the work is going to be done by AI. AI बता देगा कि आप कितने serious हो. AI will tell you how good you are at communication. AI will tell the people around कि first level screening is done nowadays by a lot of companies in this format. Right. And in upcoming months, we ourselves is pitching this product to our companies and clients, saying that आप ये इससे interview लो. Why you're wasting human resource and time? 1 hour, if a manager or a director of a company devotes a time to take an interview, the opportunity cost is 2,000, 3,000. 1 hour, this bot takes a time, the opportunity cost is 20 rupees. Profit for a company, right? ये बढ़ने वाला है. Over a period of time, this is going to be increasing. But of course, you need a coins to run this out. You'll get additional coins in a tool so that you can use it out, leverage it out. There's other tools like typing test. You can just check your typing speed. Once you do it out, you get a great certificate. Download it, put it out in your resume, right? You can just show it out. My typing speed is this 53 words per second or whatever is your typing speed. You can just show it out, which is there. And इस तरीके से आपको एक बढ़िया सा typing speed भी मिल जाएगा. Again, this type of certificate, you'll get it out, which is there. Okay. So that is what is going to be covered here in this batch. In short, just to summarize, everything needed to get into the best companies of the world is going to be covered there. The only question is you have to work hard. I'm telling you, this 14 days are the best days of your life. जीवन के आपके सबसे memorable days रहेंगे this 14 days, right from tomorrow. But it's not going to be a honeymoon days. Honeymoon days मतलब क्या होता है? आराम से चल रहा है जीवन, ऐसा नहीं होगा. If you don't do the homework, you'll be scolded in the class also. Remember the good old days of your 10th standard or 5th standard, जहाँ पे teacher homework check करती थी. I don't need to check it because we have built out an AI to do that. ठीक है, automatically your score is going to be reflected in the dashboard. Then I'll see your score and say what the hell you're doing. Okay, so do it out. You'll enjoy it. You'll get a real will feeling of a college vibe, which is there. Do we need to devote a time after the batch also as a part of our homework? The answer is yes, because a simulation requires a time. You have to devote a time. If possible, if you keep yourself free for this next 14 days, you'll get more out of it. If you're busy at some other places, I completely understand, but find out some good reason to devote more time. Because people do only those things which are more important to him or her as a career. My mentor says one favorite dialogue. You know what is the dialogue he says? He says that you do only those things in your life which is in your top 10% priority list. Why you're sitting here so late? It's 10:30. अभी तक क्यों बैठे हो? क्योंकि your career is important to you. That is why you're sitting here. Nothing else is motivating you. I does not look so smart कि आप मेरे को देखने के लिए बैठे हो. कोई नहीं बैठा है. आपके लिए अपना career important है इसलिए आप बैठे हो. Please understand. So what do? You do something which is important for you, and that is you have to figure out. Don't give me this nonsense that कि भाई मेरे दोस्त की शादी है वो ज्यादा important है. अरे भाई career important है. Again, I'm telling you, what is a bottleneck here is a time. Again, you will enjoy everything in a batch except one thing. आपको सब कुछ अच्छा लगेगा बैच में सिर्फ एक चीज को छोड़ के. You know what? You will say one thing at the end. Sir, I regret why I did not join the 75th batch. You'll regret the missing out of 3 days. That is what you'll regret. Because it's all about a time. Because there's a lot more to do. You'll understand it as when you go. Because on a day one, you'll realize कि यार मेरे CV में तो कुछ अलग है ही नहीं. Think yourself. Do you have something special in your CV which others don't have? It's same. Everybody's CV is the same. Now you realize that I have to get something great in 1 month. I'll give you what to get something great in 1 month. Because see, if everybody is applying for the same vacancy and everybody's CV is same, no one is going to be getting shortlisted till the time your CV is having something special. Practically, so imagine that you are hiring a candidate. Everybody have the same articleship exposure. Whom you will hire? A candidate who has done something extra. What is extra? Marketplace simulation. What is extra you're getting? Masterclass. What is extra you're getting? Mentor interaction. What is extra you're getting? A lot of friends in the batch. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Right? So it's going to be a fun-full journey. No need to worry. I'm going to be there with you. Don't worry. I'm also good at cracking jokes. If you're sleeping, I'll crack some jokes. That is up to me. Right? But it's all about your participation. Okay? So I've made it very clear what is something you have to expect, what is something I'll expect from you. Right? And definitely your participation is something which is really important. Okay? That was about a pre-kickoff session. So it is an eye-opening session for all of you, right? Which is there. I always say earlier the better. Okay? Done, sir. Last thing, sir, is it recommended to join from a laptop? The answer is yes, it is highly recommended to join from a laptop. If you don't have a laptop, borrow it. If you can't borrow it, lease it. If you can't lease it, use Amazon 7 days written policy. Please have a laptop if possible. Bhavna ji, reason being, if I ask you to show your resume, you will not show your WhatsApp में resume, right? गलती से WhatsApp chat दिख गई तो दिक्कत हो जाएगा ना. So better you have your laptop, or imagine that if you don't have it, it's fine. ठीक है, तो that does not leave any of the choice. But रहेगा धनंजय, तो it's going to be great because many a times I'll give you the case study in Excel. Many times I'll be giving you a lot more things around. ठीक है, तो आपको करना पड़ेगा यार. अगर अच्छी देखो, again I say one favorite dialogue. Getting a job after becoming a CA is not a problem. Everybody will say this. I'm also saying the same thing. Getting a job after becoming a CA is not a problem. But getting a job where you want to get into is always a problem. If you want to get a job after becoming a CA, I am giving you very interesting job offer which you can take it. Go to your articleship boss and say that, sir, I want to work with you. He'll say, आ जाओ, कल से आ जाओ. Right? He might make you partner also. But the question is, do you want to work there? Getting a job after becoming a CA is not a problem. Agree? But getting a job where you want to get into is always a problem. Okay? ये समझो. So trust me, guys, this is gonna be a fun-full journey. I know it's gonna be a bit of a stress and a bit of a reality check for all of you. It's important, and that is what we do in a pre-kickoff. एकदम openly बता रहा हूँ कि 14 days rigorous रहेंगे, homework रहेगा. You have to complete it. If you do it, बाय द एंड ऑफ 14 डे यू योरसेल्फ विल रियलाइज कि भाई मैं कहाँ पहुंच गया। डे 2 पे ही आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कि भाई ये एक अलग गेम है। अगर आई वांट टू बीट द बेस्ट पैकेज आउट ऑफ इट, इट्स गेम इज डिफरेंट। अगर वही 8 10 5 6 पे खेलना है तो फिर तो खत्म ही है। ठीक है, फिर तो कुछ करना ही नहीं है। अगर 5 6 ही चाहिए तो बॉस के यहाँ चले जाओ। राइट, तो द थिंग्स आर सिंपल। डन सर, where to register from? Right, you can go to our website camonk.com. Top पे you'll get an option. Right, you can click here interview prep पे भी, या top पे you'll get an option. Scroll down, there's a batch option, you'll be able to get it. तो 76th and 77 I told you out, 75th मैंने बंद कर दिया है, मॉर्निंग बैच खत्म हो गई, मतलब रजिस्ट्रेशन इज क्लोज, कोई नहीं आ सकता, अब आना भी है तो ठीक है, बिकॉज 2 दिन हो गए, 2 दिन के बाद आप आ ही नहीं सकते। लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स आर कवर्ड इन 2 days। ठीक है, तो 76 बैच, रजिस्टर फॉर इट। Registration will be closed mostly tomorrow or day after. Right, once the batch is started, we don't take a registration. If you're interested, bracket, inverted comma, bold and underline, and serious, then only come. ठीक है, अगर करियर के लिए सीरियस हो तो ही आना, नहीं तो फिर फालतू में तुमको गालियां पड़ेगी मेरे से। ठीक है, तो दैट इज व्हाट इट इज, एंड यू योरसेल्फ विल बी फीलिंग गिल्टी कि यार मेरा रैंक कैसे कम आ रहा है बैच में। ठीक है, हाँ, बट इफ यू आर सीरियस, इफ यू आर रेडी टू वर्क हार्ड, ट्रस्ट मी, योर जर्नी विल चेंज ऑल टुगेदर। राइट, join for this batch, right? This is a time to do it. I know there might be some commitments. If you have some other commitments, you can join the next batch also, starting from 10th of June. ठीक है, डन डन डन। सर, कोई नोट्स वोट्स मिलेंगे? हाँ जी, हाँ जी। I'll be sharing with notes with each one of you. Request you to please take the printout of the same and come tomorrow. Right, get a note spiral so that you guys don't mess it up. I'll be sharing the batch notes with you guys. Request you to please take the printout of the same. 75 लिखा है नोट में, इग्नोर इट, सेम ही नोट्स है बैच की, 75 76 सेम नोट्स व्हिच इज देयर। राइट, यस, people provide the same. What people provide the same, I don't know. Right, I've shared the batch notes, request you to please take the printout of the same. Right, we'll need the same in the batch tomorrow. Right, which is there. Someone is saying, can you please share the schedule with me? The answer is no. Right, schedule थोड़ा बहुत चेंज होता रहता है depending on your area of interest and depending on mentors availability. If you want to go on, अगर आप बहुत excited हो, मान लो आपने बोला कि सर और बताओ, we'll conduct one more session. अगर बच्चे का वो पुंगी बज गई और he's tired, like नहीं होगा, ठीक है आएगा, है ना, that is what it is, up to you. Right, तो schedule दिखाने के लिए होता है, but cover सब कुछ होगा, that is what I believe. ठीक है, डन। Notes are shared, right? We'll take 2 3 doubts, then we'll go for a networking. One thing which I missed out to tell, in a batch, we decide a team leader and CR. What is a CR? CR is a class representative. What is the role of a CR? CR is the face of a batch. You get to interact with mentors, leaders, which is there. If you want to become a CR, you have to get a votes. Vote इकट्ठे करने पड़ते हैं. You remember school captain, house captain? हाँ जी, सौम्या जी याद आ रहा है, स्कूल कैप्टन, हाउस कैप्टन, यूज्ड टू फाइट फॉर इट। इन अ सिमिलर वे, यू हैव टू गेट द वोट्स इन द बैच so that people will vote for you, right? Of course, we'll do some networking here for 5 10 minutes so that you make some good friends in the batch. And anyways, you are going to be excited for the day one journey, right? To make some good friends and you pitch for the votes. And once you get the highest vote, you become a CR. Benefits बहुत है once you become a CR. You know what is a benefit when you become a house captain or a school captain, right? That's the same benefits you get in the batch. ठीक है? Yes. Any doubts related to the batch in the chat box? Then we'll open the forum for networking. After that, I'll again conduct the doubts. After that, we'll do some panchayat if you have still more energy. Don't look at me. See, I have wake up early in the morning at 6. है ना? तो I have my class in the, अब मेरा morning evening class है ना, तो I sleep only for 4 5 hours. तो मेरे तरफ मत देखो. ठीक है? So that is there. Someone is saying promo code. Yes, there is a very big promo code. That is a no promo code. Promo code. है ना? निर्मला दीदी को ही दे रहे हो भाई तुम 1000 रुपए, मेरे तरफ मत देखो। बैच फीस इज 6000, बट यू आर पेइंग $1000 टू निर्मला दीदी। डोंट गिव मी दिस लुक, है ना। यू शुड गो एंड गिव अ गाली टू हर एंड देन यू पे द मेक द पेमेंट, है ना, है ना। सर व्हाट इज द शेड्यूल ऑफ इवनिंग बैच? इट इज 7 PM टू, है ना। हंस क्या रहे हो? 7 PM टू 9 Sir, I already got registered for 76. Can I change it to 77? Abhishek, you can do the same. You can just connect with our support team and they'll be happy to do it. Do you have any mentor coming for IB? Yes, every mentor is going to be coming. Don't worry. Is masterclass is in English. Masterclass is a mix of both, right? But we'll tell you when you're in the batch. Jay बोल रहा है don't change the batch, right? ठीक है. I recommend earlier the better. Is it better to join the batch, or is it better starting from 12 June? It will be more closer to the results. All of the learning will be fresh. नहीं भाई, कोई कह रहा है मैं रिजल्ट के पहले ज्वाइन करूंगा, लर्निंग ताजा ताजा रहेगा. अरे ताजा ताजा क्या करना है? It's like you don't forget, right? Once you learn how to prepare a resume, you'll forget how to prepare a resume. क्या? नहीं, right? Once you learn how to drive a bicycle, you forget, right? नहीं नहीं बोलते हो, you remember it out. अरे नोट्स इसलिए तो तेरे you recall. है ना? ये तो ऐसे सर मेरा कल एग्जाम है, आज ऑडिट का क्लास ले लेता हूँ, ताजा याद रहेगा. अरे भाई टाइम नहीं है, राइट? दैट इज व्हाट आई वाज एक्सप्लेनिंग फॉर लास्ट 1 hour. ठीक है सर. वन प्रॉब्लम इज 7 फॉर मी इज वेरी टफ. सम वे आउट. ऋतिक, राइट? ऋतिका, इफ 7 इज टफ इनफ, सिंपल सॉल्यूशन. शुरू का 15-20 मिनट आप रिकॉर्डिंग में देख लेना. रिमेनिंग यू जस्ट ज्वाइन द क्लास, राइट? यू हैव टू जस्ट फिगर आउट. हो जाता है शुरू का 10-15 मिनट वैसे भी. एनीवेज आई चेक द होमवर्क. वो गाने वाने चलते रहते हैं, है ना? तो वो होता रहता है, राइट? यू नो व्हाट हैपेंस इन इनिशियल फर्स्ट 10 मिनट्स आज अभी भी सेशन के. ठीक है, तो दैट इज देयर. इट्स अप टू यू, राइट? हाउ डू यू प्लान योर डे? हाँ, वो जय को बोल रहा है तूने तो चेंज कर ली सुबह से शाम में, हैं? हे भगवान. ठीक है. शुड वी फिल द गूगल फॉर्म नाउ और आफ्टर टुमारो सेशन? ऑनबोर्डिंग फॉर्म यू हैव टू फिल इट आउट इज पॉसिबल. Will we get a business simulation in 77th batch? I told you out, I don't know. Reason because depending on the time availability, we'll decide it out. Sir, जो mentor session है, can we do it after master class or it is? अरे bro, you did not understand the format. Why mentor session is before? अभी तो समझाया है. You have to just interact first, see what excites you, then decide where you want to go, then again sit with that mentor, then build an expertise, then do a one-on-one counseling. वही तो है. दैट इज अ स्टेप. उल्टा पुल्टा नहीं जा सकते भाई. सर इफ वी डोंट गेट थ्रू दिस अटेम्प्ट. हाँ, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन सर. इमेजिन दैट सर, इफ आई डोंट क्लियर इन दिस अटेम्प्ट, व्हाट विल हैपन? वेरी गुड. यू कैन कम टू द नेक्स्ट बैच इन द सितंबर. जो भी बैच आएगा उसमें आप फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट आ जाना. ठीक है. आइडियली आई प्रे टू द गॉड दैट दैट डज नॉट हैपन विद यू, बिकॉज आई हैव सीन दैट जीआर बैच के जो प्री रिजल्ट स्टूडेंट है, आईसीआई का पासिंग परसेंट इज 10%, जीआर पासिंग परसेंट इज 80%. आप देख लेना, हर बार देख लेना. मतलब the number of students who come in this batch is very less from the previous batch. Reason, passing percent of GR batch is very high. I don't know why, but that is what it is. Who hai bhai? I don't know, that might be lucky for you or what, but that is what it is. Okay. So 12th June wala morning hoga ya evening? It's morning. What is the full form of GR? Hey Bhagwan. Getting interview ready. I like the doubt. Sir, I want to go for a banking segment. We'll cover it out. Don't worry. So schedule means date wise, like you shared in the morning batch. So date wise, I just showed you out, which is there. Sir, I have given a first attempt, so should I join after appearing for second group? हाँ, अगर आपका एग्जाम बचा है तो I would highly recommend you to join after that. I hope there is no article student. Articleship वाले तो कोई नहीं आ गया ना भूले भटके यहाँ पे. नहीं तो भाई, he or she will give me a weird look saying that hi Ram, रोज जंडू बाम लगाना पड़ रहा है. ये क्या हो रहा है सर की क्लास में, है ना? तो आर्टिकलशिप वालों के लिए ये नहीं है रे बेडू. Right? This is not for articleship students. This is for someone who have appeared for CA final or have cleared CA journey with 1-2 years of experience, which is there. ठीक है? So that is what you have to go through. Again, articleship वालों के लिए ये articleship training master class है. आपका सस्ते में काम हो जाएगा, 1000 रुपए में हो जाएगा. तुम काय को 6000 डाल रहे थे, है ना? तो articleship वालों भाई, it's not for you. हाँ, डालना है तो आ जाओ. I'll be happiest person in the world. ठीक है? Done. Google form link, you'll get it out in the batch. What if someone is not sure about the next batch? Free of cost. Recording में बोल रहा हूँ, don't worry about it. What is the end date of a batch? The last day of a batch. By the way, last day is going to be fun. It's a fun ratri. You know what is a fun ratri is all about? You will get to see. But it's going to be the best day, right? DJ, dance, singing and all this. One great thing I've done, I've merged the morning and evening batch on a last day. ठीक है, बहुत मजा आएगा. दोनों बैच साथ में रहेंगे. इट्स गोना बी अ कंपटीशन विद बोथ ऑफ द बैचेस. ठीक है. बट उनका क्या है, उनका छुट्टी दिया एक दिन, उनको संडे को छुट्टी है, तो उनका 2-3 दिन वैसे मैं वहां कवर कर लूंगा. ठीक है. दे विल गेट 2 हॉलीडेज. यू विल नॉट गेट इट. सो सॉरी. ए डोंट गिव मी दिस वियर्ड लुक जी. दीक्षा इज लाइक मॉर्निंग ही आना था. ठीक है. द लास्ट डेट विल बी मोस्टली 10th of June. होगा तो एक आधे दिन आगे बढ़ेगा, माइट बी 11th, उससे ऊपर नहीं जाएगा. ठीक है. हाँ. 7/2 है. 10:30 के आगे जा सकता है. दैट इज व्हाट आई कैन से. ठीक है. कैन यू प्लीज रिपीट द स्टेप्स? विल कवर इट आउट इन द बैच, डोंट वरी. सर इंटरनेट की कितनी रिक्वायरमेंट होगी पर डे? वेरी गुड. आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू 5 GB पर डे. ठीक है. जियो धन धनाधन में रिचार्ज करो. दैट इज गोना बी हेल्पिंग आउट. Sir, if post this 14 days I give a genuine interview, I give a genuine interview. Very good. Interview तो genuine ही होता है. And get selected, then God forbid the result don't favor me. Then what's the way out for it? क्या permutation combination लगाया लड़की ने? बोली मैं बैच खत्म की, रिजल्ट मेरा नेगेटिव आया और मैं इंटरव्यू क्लियर कर ली, तो क्या होगा मेरे साथ बताओ? कोई बात नहीं. अभी गहरी सांस लो और बोलो all is well. ठीक है. Rest will do it out. Don't overthink so much. Sir, when will be the masterclass coupon will be given? 8th day. Yes, we'll give it on the 8th day. Done, 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 done. Will any batch come after results? There are going to be 6 batches after the results. But again, I'm saying it to you. The batch size after result is going to be 2x of what you will have now. Point number 1. Point number 2, your perspective is completely different after results. अब पहले दिन आके बोलोगे क्या बकवास कर रहा है भाई, बता सीवी कैसे बनाना है. अच्छा, नेक्स्ट डे से दैट सर मेरा इंटरव्यू है कल डेलॉयट का, टेल मी व्हाट इज गोना बी आस्क्ड. अरे भाई सुन तो दो. नहीं नहीं नहीं, आई डोंट केयर अबाउट डोमेन सर, आई केयर अबाउट कंपनी सर. अरे, तो दैट इज अ बिगर प्रॉब्लम. I genuinely love pre-result batches. Reason? You listen. Post-result में people don't listen. Post-result batches are for 10 days, 10 or 12 days. Pre-result batches 14, 15 days. इसमें एक दिन भी खींच लूंगा ना तो you'll be very happy, like मजा आ गया सर, एक और दिन ले लो. Right? Same happens in a post-result, like नहीं 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 sir, interview sir, I have my interview sir tomorrow. अरे, and most of the time you'll miss out the session. Sir, my interview is tomorrow sir, I can't come sir. Recording दे दो sir. So that is what happens. So now you have an edge, now you have a time. वैसे ही तुम नींद मार रहे हो या नेटफ्लिक्स देख रहे हो या वॉचिंग आईपीएल. ठीक है. तो एनीवेज दैट इज व्हाट यू आर डूइंग. ठीक है. तो डोंट वरी. मॉर्निंग बैच टाइमिंग पता है किसी को? हाँ. 7 to 10:30 है, बस एक्सटेंड हो गई है. अच्छा. हे भगवान. ठीक है, डन. अच्छा, someone is saying I feel sleepy after 7 p.m. Should I join this batch? I like this question. Don't worry, I'll crack some good jokes in the class and not feel sleepy. Right? And what can make you more awake when your career is at stake? Don't worry, मैं ऐसे ऐसे तुमको वो दूंगा ना, prompts. You're like, नहीं 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 नहीं. ठीक है. Don't worry. ठीक है. कोहली आउट हो गया, नालायक. यहाँ हमारा गेम चल रहा है, तुम कोहली कोहली कर रहे हो. ठीक है. Nevertheless, right, we'll take more doubts after a while. Let's have a few minutes of networking. Right? What we have to do, just very simple thing. We'll divide each one of you into a breakout room. Each breakout room will have 5 to 6 people. Go inside the breakout room, have interaction, make some good friends, have some panchayat, discuss some hobbies, discuss about their articleship journey, ask them from which city they are based out of. And the most important, if you want to become a CR, don't forget to ask for votes. अरे votes मांग लेना. ठीक है. Do it. Next, you'll get the meeting link in your Google calendars tomorrow. Go and check it out. Right, you'll get it. And you'll get all the things on your mail. Please keep a track on the mail, which is there. Yes, I'll take the doubts after that. After networking, we'll have a networking session for 10 minutes. After that, those who want to sit can sit. Those who want to leave can leave. Okay? Or those who want to have some panchayat can sit. Those who want to have some doubt solving can sit. Others can leave. Okay? Chalo, great. Now, you know what is a great thing? People love to interact with human beings. How do you prove that you're a human being? By keeping your videos on. अरे प्रूव कर दो आप ह्यूमन बीइंग हो. कम ऑन गाइस. बैंग ऑन, बैंग ऑन, बैंग ऑन, बैंग ऑन. जल्दी जल्दी. राइट, कम ऑन गाइस, हरी अप. आई कुड सी सम ओल्ड फेसेस इन द बैच हियर. कुछ पुराने बच्चे भी आए हैं. हैप्पी टू सी यू गाइस. वेलकम बैक. इस बार तुमसे मिठाई लूंगा. मिठाई खिलाना मेरे को भाई, पास हो जाओगे तो. ठीक है. अंजलि, मिठाई खिलाओगी कि नहीं? हाँ, नहीं
Yes,
खिलाओगी?
sir.
हाँ,
Yes,
खिलाओगी.
sir.
चलो ठीक है. चलो, great guys. Let's go inside the breakout room. Let's make some good friends. Have a chit chat around. Right. I'm dividing you guys into a breakout room. Each breakout room will have 6, 7 people. Please make some good friends. If you want to exchange the number, do it. If you want to connect with them on LinkedIn, please do it. Right? People will be there mostly those people will be there in the batch itself and have some great networking. So on a mark, get set.
Go.
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 बुजुर्गों की बैच बना रहा हूं मैं भाई. इवनिंग बैच, बुजुर्गों की बैच.
Go.
Come on, guys,
Same
let's show
thing
some
for
energy.
morning
Unmute
also.
yourself.
Go guys,
Let's
go,
go.
Come on, guys. On your mark, get set.
Go. Go.
Go, Corona, go.
go.
Guys, कैसा रहा?
was amazing, sir.
Good,
चार लोग common
Good,
मिले
sir. Very good.
sir. Yes.
Made some good friends.
Very
Yes,
nice.
sir.
Yes, sir. We met
Very good.
networking people only again here. Sundays.
Yes,
Net-
networking
Oh,
वाले
networking.
वापस मिले हम लोग. Get together हुआ हमारा.
बिछड़े हुए भाई बहन मिल गए ऐसा.
Actually,
भाई बहन
I
नहीं,
was
sir.
trying
अब
so
भाई बहन
much.
मत बोलो सर, भाई बहन मत
भाई
बोलो.
बहन मत बोलो सर. भाई बहन मत बोलो सर.
सर मुझे और जय को दूर अलग अलग बैच में रखना, जय और मेरे को सेम में नहीं।
क्या हो गया
हमेशा
बेटा?
जय
क्या
आता
चाहिए
है।
तेरे को? क्या चाहिए बताओ?
धनंजय है सर।
जय को छुट्टी चाहिए पहले तो.
नहीं नहीं नहीं